Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the gold market right now. So in the gold market, as we have talked on the Friday action, so we said that's more chance that market will show the upward action because the price behavior that we saw on Friday, as we have discussed now in daily video, it was not quite typical for some bearish development, because guys, on the bearish action usually market shows faster action, because that's just a problem of the psychology. So because the fear, so the bears usually are driven by the fear, and they hope they are act differently. So fear is in a stronger sense, and that's why the downward actions most of all develops faster than the upside action, because upside action is more driven by the hope. So, and the price action that we saw on Friday, it's not quite typical for starting of some bearish action, something of that sort. That's why we said that yes, maybe we could get the 222 buy pattern. I mean the guard, if you remember, so we have talked. But the appearing of the butterfly in general, the upward action looks more probable. It's upward continuation. That indeed has happened, but at the same time, honestly speaking, the gold market hasn't passed too much distance to the upside, and mostly and the end previous week around the previous stops around 1325 area. So taking a look at the larger picture, so if we'll see on the monthly and weekly chart, we will see that in general 1330 area is rather strong resistance, because this is ABCD target of the weekly pattern, the large weekly pattern, and 1330 is also yearly pivot resistance one. So following this logic, it's logical to seize at least minor retracement. So usually 618 targets. This is not major weekly target. It's not a B equals CD target. This is just 618 target, minor target. But usually these targets either shows just 38 respect, minor 30% respect, or even stand disrespected. But taking into consideration also the yearly pivot point, it seems that some minor bounce at least is really could happen. That's why if we'll take a look at the daily chart, it seems that the retesting of this previous tops around 1295, 13 even, looks very probable. Because take a look here, we also have the monthly pivot point that has not been tested yet, mostly, and fib level, 1299 will be nearest fib support. Recently, guys, market shows pretty nice harmonic swings. So you can see retracement here stands of the same depth. Yesterday they have a bit different slope. Here is faster, here is more slow, slower retracement is faster. But in general, they are equal. So the depth approximately the same. That's why if we'll count it here, it shows approximately the same area. But taking into consideration, the major risk, guys, right now is not even the fiscal policy of the Federal Reserve, but mostly geopolitical tensions. You know that some really very tough situation around the North Korea, although the mass media would like to present it as a really tough situation. For me, it's not really absolutely tough, but it's lots of noise around this, around Mr. On, and he's developed something, and here's the new bomb, has invented the new bomb that's really very terrible for the world, and so on. This is some kind of the increasing the toughness around this situation by the mass media. So I think that's a bit artificial, creating of this really turmoil and at such degree. So yes, it may be this really exists some problems here, but it's not as really so as it shows in the mass media. But anyway, that will be a very good reason to push gold market slightly higher on Monday, because it's also, guys, will be the Labor Day, Labor weekend, Labor Day holiday on the United States, and market will be relatively thin. That's why maybe it really will be possible to push it higher either on Tuesday morning or even on Monday. So that's why I can't exclude that market indeed could show some upward continuation here first. So what we could do in the current situation? In the current situation, we just need to watch for possible bearish reversal patterns on the intraday charts. So if we will get something here, it probably will be a normal technical action, and the market will show the retracing to the 1299 area before the upward continuation. Because technically, guys, technical picture suggests that it will be a reasonable retracement here, because reasons for that exist on the high time frames. But geopolitical situation brings some new inputs in overall situation and could be faded. I mean, the technical factors reasons could be faded by the geopolitical situation. So right now, we'll take a look at the hourly chart. The only pattern that I see here is this butterfly. So this will suggest that indeed market will open slightly higher due to the tensions around North Korea. So market could hit the yearly pivot point around 1330, and that will be simultaneously the completion point of this butterfly. And the result of this butterfly, maybe market indeed will start to show some downward retracement, maybe some kind of the ABCD will be formed, maybe market will form some kind of the Gartner's triple to buy that would let us opportunity to go long on this upward continuation and gold market, something of that sort. But if market will not show any respect to the 1330 and suddenly will break it up, it will mean that we are coming to the next target, next global target that we have on the monthly and the weekly chart. And this target is a bit extended, so if we'll take a look at the weekly, you will see that stands approximately 1380. That will be next destination point on the gold market. So that's approximately the situation how we see it. So it means that our trading plan first suggests on the Monday and starting week watching for this butterfly and watching for a possible reversal. If indeed it will start, and just market will keep the chance to retest the 13 even area. If market will break the 1330 area, just do not go short, because that could mean that market is coming to the next 1380 target on the daily and the weekly chart.